just have one little thing that if I am off camera and if I'm not filming and I want to get in the mood, you know that I like to have some music on the background. That's absolutely what I love. But do you know what I have right now on the background to get in the mood for this? I hope this isn't, but let me show you. Oh yeah, Christmas music! God! Yes, I have Christmas music on the back when I'm not filming. Oh my goodness! Jingle bell, jingle bell, jingle bell. Right? Yeah. Well, this is not a perfect song for it, but it's just on the radio. Non-stop Christmas music all day long. Oh my goodness. I love it. I have that each year, especially when I'm working on Christmas theme, winter theme projects. I just love having Christmas music on the background. My son yesterday called downstairs the stairs. Mom, you are crazy! Turn off that Christmas music. But I just love it and I'm just getting in the mood. So yeah, so do what you like. Create your own cozy, comfortable environment and just go with the flow and enjoy my videos, I hope. I better hope that sound is not with autos right, otherwise I have no voice in the entire video for fingers crossed. Okay, let's start. Okay, first thing I did was make an insert. So we need that third A4. And I'm just going to, I have fold this in, I just fold an A4 in double. Not in double, I fold an A4 double in half. And then I cut mine at 20 by 14 centimeters or 778 by 5.5 inch. That for me is a nice size that fits perfectly. So actually we do need 3 A4 pieces in that base page. Okay, so alright, let's just start with the first front. And so that is the pocket. So on that pocket you can add something more activity, and I'm gonna do that. And let's see, this is too short to use, so I'm gonna use the long side of an A4 and I'm gonna cut this, and I'm gonna cut this a little shorter than the actual pocket is. Okay, so I'm not going to measure that, I'm just going to measure that with my pencil mark. So now this is just a slightly smaller than this pocket is. Alright, so I'm gonna make a flippity flop 1/2 inch. I'm gonna fold this and I'm gonna measure. Wait just a second, I'm gonna make another fold line because I want in the middle a nice flippity flop. So that is what I do now. Okay, then I'm gonna measure the middle. And this one is too short. I'm just grabbing this large ruler and I'm gonna measure the middle, and for me that is 10.5. Alright, so now I am gonna cut my first page. I'm gonna line this up at the bottom, at the top, at this one, it's the pocket, and I'm gonna cut right there at that spot. Here we go, that is page 1. And I'm gonna add it. I'm gonna shook up my arc glitter glue, First time using it today, so I need to shake it up. Wakey wakey. And it's getting colder and colder each day, so I have to take care of my art glitter glue because the art glitter glue is not nice with cold weather. So please aware, if you have art glitter glue in your possession, then keep in mind that it's not going to be freezing. So that is just the tip of the day. Okay, I need to see now, so I'm just going to put my a little extra help here. So I'm just going to line this up on the bottom of that pocket. I'm just going to, I have this paper for you so you see what I mean. So I line this up at the bottom where I'm going to glue that down in just a second. And then I am going to make a mark where I can cut this. Okay, so let's cut this. And now I am just going to apply this nice against this one, and now I'm gonna add some glue because it fits. Yay! It fits perfectly. Okay, so I'm just going to bump in that other page nicely, and then I'm going to add this page on the bottom. Okay, now I can move my design paper. Move the piece that's underneath. Clean it up before it's dry. There we go. Okay, that's that. So that's our big pocket, and we made a nice flippable page. Okay, now now we can decorate this as we want, but we also can make the closure already. And in this collection there are several beautiful round ones. There are several. I don't know exactly how much. Let me just have a quick. Oh, this is a little one. Oh, here is another one. So there are several ones to choose from, but I do like this lantern one. I absolutely love these clocks too, especially when it's time for home. Oh, now I can't choose. No, I have something else for the clocks. So I'm going to use this piece. So I'm going to cut that out, and then I am going to be needed one more, and I think 3 black ones that I need to cut out, the same size of this one. I think I want the first one having a little black edge all the way around, so it's a nice pop-up, and then on the bottom I think I need 2 more of the same size of this one. Okay, so that is what I'm going to do. I'm going to use my scissor to cut out this piece. I don't know if my circle cutter will work, because then I need to know exactly what the middle is, and that is, I think, not very easy to do, but I'll search it out. But for now I'm just going to cut it out with my scissor. Alright, and then I just get back to you. Okay, so that actually worked pretty well using a circle cutter, but you can do that with your scissors too. But it worked pretty well, I must say. How I did it is I just measured the complete piece, and that is 8.7, and then I'm just did that 8.5, and I'm just going to measure and just tried it out first on some black cardstock and see if that was the perfect size. So yeah, actually it works pretty well. I love that. It was a very cheap one in my dollar store, but yeah, it worked pretty well. But if you don't have that, then don't worry. Just put this on a black piece like this. Make a line and just cut it out 3 times. That's no big deal. Everybody can do that. Okay, so what I did was I cut one out a little larger. So I have that nice black edge. That's just what I love. Okay, so, and yes, we did this several times now, but I just love that. And I hear some of your comments love that too. So yeah, that's just why I do that again. Now, first thing, so I have one big one. Let's call it a big one. That's going to be that little edge. And I have 2 that have the same size as that one. So I'm going to fold this in half. And then I'm gonna apply this on my circle. Okay, and why I take 2 at the same time, then I can move a bit and then I'm definitely sure that I take the middle. That is why I do that exactly at the same time. Okay, press that glue good on your paper. And then your closure is actually already done. That's it. This is your closure. So this will get on your paper. Just like this. So that's the closure. And I did this several times and I absolutely love it. So yeah, I like that. Now, if those papers, and I did that earlier, I made these papers so tight, I totally forgot about that, that it actually needs just that little millimeter opening. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut just a slightly tiny little piece off. Now, and I don't know if it's been needed that I'm going to do that same thing at the bottom. So that is why I am going to test it out if it's needed. I don't think it's needed that I do another one at the bottom because this slides nicely. Now, if that is the problem with your slide, then there is just the simple way then again cut, but then at the bottom also a little slightly off. But I think it works for me. So yeah, I will leave it like this. So this is ready. Well, to be easy, just slide it back on so you know your closure is straight on here. And now I'm gonna add my design. That's just to provide that your image is going to be not straight. So, did you have to do that once again? Yes, I did. So that is the tip of the day too. To do it like this, then you know your image is straight. Okay, how easy is this? So this is for the closure. So how about this welcome page? This is awesome. Okay, so yeah, that's the closure. Cool, I love that. So yeah, now I am going to continuing with cover up this flippable page, and yeah, let's see if we can do that together, of course. But first let me put some music on and let's see which papers I am gonna choose, and then I'm gonna glue these all together with you. Yeah, so you see what I use. It's strange, I know, it's strange. I know. Okay. Oh, I was going on without filming. Oh my gosh. Well, I do not do that much. What I did on that page where I cut out this circle, I cut out those words, December, January, February and winter. So I glued them on some black already. I thought that these would be nice for adding on these inserts, the booklets. Then what I cut out is the world changes when it's snow. I glue these on some white cardstock and then on black. So these are ready to go. And I cut out the bottom tags. These three, they were at the bottom. I cut these out, and then for the rest I will leave it just now because I need that length to create that pocket. So I cut out already one piece, and well, since we are not going to use this piece, I can use this later on another base page for another background pocket, perhaps on base page 3. Okay, so I will keep this for just a second, or I can cut it already down and use this part. So who knows with me. So I use some cut out strips that I had in my stash, and then I am cut out this piece. First of all, I cut out one 6x6 in the length, the wideness that I need. So this is a full 6x6, only cut off one piece of that, keep it. Then I cut out another 6x6 the same size as this one, and then I cut out what I have left to create this bottom piece. Okay, so now I need, of course, another piece, and I'm not going to glue this down just yet. Perhaps I can wait for just a second till I have glued this down, because I want to make a nice tuck spot in here. So what I do is I am searching for a nice piece of paper, and I do not have some leftover pieces just yet. So what do you think? What shall we use? What shall we use then? We do not have anything just yet. Why not use this? This is not usable, but for me, I can use everything. So, what do you think? I can use this, and I can use this background. I can. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna cut first off this piece we don't need. Then I'm gonna cut this piece on the bottom. Okay, and I'm gonna cut first this piece right here. You know me, I like to use everything, so, and I don't have to use it all. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna cut this a bit shorter. Oh yes, I am gonna cut this a bit shorter. Okay, something like this. Yep. This ruler is very handful with those squares on it. Okay, and now I can cut this piece off. Now, is that a good size or what? It is. It is the perfect size. Okay, now next thing what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut just a little corner off, so it's a more kind of a label way. Let's smooch this and glue this on some black. Let's see, we do have so much leftovers, so use that first. Okay, glue this on some black so they see that you have glue something down, otherwise you can't hardly see that you did something. Okay, let's cut it out. Nice small edge all the way around. Okay, now you can choose if you like those corners again. If you do, then just cut these also off. Okay, that's that. Now, let's see, keep it up. Let's see that this is just a little, I want it perfect and neat. So just take your time. Alright, now how about this? Now where do we want this? I know in this collection there are so many nice tags, but if I glue this on top, then, well, it still can be. What shall we do? But I want actually this a bit lower. No, I'm gonna make this high. High as here, so you still have that place for a nice photo on the bottom. Yes, okay. Now glue this on. Shall we make... Nope, I'm just going to glue this on first. I am gonna glue this on and then we are going to make an incision. Okay, nicely in the middle. I'm just going to eyeball this. Okay, now I am gonna make an incision. I'm just keeping away just a little from the edges, and I'm gonna cut 2 slides. So this is still my first one, but I'm just going to make a few. Then I'm gonna make another slide, another incision, just along that other one. So it's easier to put your tags or letters or anything what you put in here is easier to pop out. Okay. Now if you have a, how you call that, to make circles, you can use that, but I think well, I don't know. Shall I check? I don't think that it's for, oh, it could be. Well, if you have something like this, you can use that, or you can cut it out. But if you have something like this, then you can use that. But I don't want to say that you need this, but it's a handy tool, so if you have it, then you can use it. But with your knife and scissor, it will do also. Okay, so now we have made a nice incision. Yep, like it. Cool. Okay, let's grab our page back. This we don't need any longer. So now what I like to do before I glue this down, I want that these tags are not going too much down. So what I like before I glue this down, so I don't want this to be, yeah, this is a nice fit. Now what I do is I am gonna make this, and if you want to use larger tags then you don't need this, but I like to use these little tags on here. So that is where I want this to stop. And now I can apply my glue till the top here, and this is the end. So this we keep open, of course, otherwise we don't have a pocket. Okay, let's glue it on. Right on that spot we want it. Glue it down all the way. And now I can, and I'm thinking to glue this down on some black. Now I can add these cards in here as much as I want. Yeah, and still have that place for a nice photo. And now we are at that point where I know where my cut can be with these papers. Alright, so that is the trick. Now let's smooch these edges. Okay, here we go. That's it, guys. That's the bottom piece. That's the bottom. Cool. I like this. I like using some stripes and some contrast. Loving it, loving it, loving it. Now what I do, yeah, I think this is cool. This is awesome. So I think I'm gonna put these on some black, and I even can make a nice booklet out of this. So that's even possible. We can make also a tuck spot right here if you like. Then you still can add a photo underneath. All possible. We have so much images, but for now I will leave that. And you even can use these words on here, something like that to create. So this is the bottom, and I think I'm gonna glue this down already. So that is the bottom of the background for the pocket. I'm gonna use another glue because this is not immediately dry, so I can move a little, and that is what I always like if I do something like this, because I want to move a little. I want to move it on its place. Yep, that is that for the pocket. And when I'm done, this can be in here. Perfect. Okay. Yes. Okay, so the first, that's always the trick. When you have the first done, the rest will follow along, and yeah. Okay, now I'm gonna search for a nice image that fits on here. What do you think? Well, I do have these now left. So it would be nice if I do use that now. What do you think? Not necessary, but it can be. Okay, not an image, perhaps one here at the bottom. It could be to make a nice, so you can, well, my head is going everywhere. Well, I do like these also to use somewhere. The world changes when it snows. So let's see where I can. Well, perhaps here at the bottom. The world changes when it snows. Changes. The world changes. or two on the top. The will change when it snows. That's a possibility too. It's a nice eye catcher. Well, let's see. Let's see what I came up with. And I think on the inside I will leave it as plain as possible. What do you think? Yes, cool. And keep this, keep this. You never know where you can use it for. For now I'm gonna cut this out right here. I don't know if I'm gonna cut this image or I will leave it on here. I do not know right now, but for now I'm just going to cut this piece off, and perhaps I'm still gonna use it. You can use it. Oh yes, we can. Love it. Still love it. It's just the front. Cool. Okay, let's see what I'm going to use. Okay. For the bottom page, I did cut out this blue edge. So I'm gonna add this right on top of that bottom page, right here. Then I'm gonna grab this piece and cut this at the correct bottom. Smooch. I'm gonna glue it down. Go. So that's the bottom piece, nicely with a nice black edge. I just love that. Okay, that fits very nice. Then you know me, I always keep them. You never know where you want to use it for. Okay, so now what I do have is these two pieces. We can use this. That's possible. Oh, we still can use this too. It should be. Is this the correct size for this? Ooh. Oh my. Yes, I'm gonna use that. I am. But I think I'm gonna cut this piece off. Then it's right away used, so we don't need it any longer. Okay, let's cut this off. Now I'm gonna cut this straight. Well, do we need this? Perhaps, you never know. I'm gonna cut this. You never know with me. Okay. Let's say, well, this is going to be here. Okay. Let's smooch this. And how about making a little pocket out of this? What do you think? I don't want any places to be left. And then this will be perfect. So I'm gonna cut this the same size. And that's almost the case. Gonna smooch the edges. And then I'm going to glue 3 pieces down. Oh no, this is just underground, so you can't glue it down all. Okay. This one we are going to glue down 3 pieces. Yep, but I still want a black edge, so I am gonna use my, let's use a thick one. I'm gonna make a black edge. If I would use a nice black underground. Okay, that's it. Now I can apply 3 sides of glue, and that creates a nice extra pocket without any extra thickness. See how easy that is. Here we go. See, now you can add a nice little piece in here. I don't know if this one is it, but there are so many nice little pieces that fits in here. I think this one is just, well, it could be if I cut it just a little smaller, but there are other nice little ones like these ones or anything. There are smaller ones. So we still, oh, see, there are. So perhaps we can use another one, but you get the picture. All right, so yeah, and then this is still usable, of course, because we did not make any bulk. See, that fits nice. Nice and still having a nice pocket. Yes, cool. Okay. I think, what shall we do with this? I think I'm gonna add this on some black. Well, does not need, but just in case, I do like that. I do like black edges. You know I'm addicted. For those who follow me longer than today, I am addicted. I am addicted. Well, to more things, but especially on black edges. That gives it just that nice little extra contrast. And I just love that. And it doesn't have to be a big black edge, just a small one. Just a small one. That will do. Okay, so what do you think if I glue this on the bottom and then add, well, no, that's too much. Time for home, that's enough. I don't go too wild. I think this is nice on the bottom. And if I only glue this, yeah, I'm just going to glue this down onto 2 sides. So it's still possible to tuck something behind, if that is necessary, if you like that. Like I just told you, there are tons of little things that you still can add something behind. Okay, we don't want to miss any tuck spot. Okay, yes, I love this, how this looks already. I'm so glad I used black. I just love it. Then the colors just pop out really more than if you use white. That's just my opinion. So yeah, I'm going to use the inside. And what shall we do on the inside? Yeah. What shall we do on the inside? We do have so much nice things, and there are so many nice. I do like this one, and then to use that on here. I think I'm gonna do first this one. What do you think? December, January, February, winter. I wish they made winter, January, December, winter, January, February. That means that I need 1st of December. What do you think? Okay, But I thought I saw that on these little ones too. Let me show you. No, these are just little ones. Oh yeah, we do have this one too. Okay, that's an option. Cool. Okay. But I think it's nice to have that on here and then create a nice front, and then the inside and the back I will leave it plain so you can add nice photos on. Yes, I do like that. I do, and if I wait for this, I can cover this up with the leftover pieces. So yes, I will wait. Diane, we're just going to wait. Okay, just going to add these. Well, let's put that aside. Alright, so yeah. Why I'm keep filming this, I don't know. I don't know. Just grabbing a paper clip to keep it all together. You know me, I like to keep it all together. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna do these inside and then I'll come back to you. You know what? I think I will keep this just for another time because I have no clue if I like to use a nice white photo mat, or do I like design paper, or do I want another color. I don't know just yet, so I am gonna keep this in mind for a later stage. Ooh. I love this. I absolutely love this. This is so cool. Love these papers. Okay. So yeah, the inside, I told you we're going to make a photo layout. So I'm gonna skip that too. So I'm gonna go right away to the back. Cool. Okay, let's start on the next page. There I want to make 3 pockets. So what I like to do is, what shall we do? Well, I think I want this, let's say, a ½ inch away from the top. And then I can make a white mark. And then I'm gonna cut it. Then what I like to do, grab my scoreboard and make a hinge and fold it down. Okay. Now I want to see what the size this is. Oh, let me grab the other one. The size of this one is, well, to make it myself very handy, it's 7/5/8. So how will I make these 3 equal? I'm terrible. I know. I always like to help myself, and why not do that? Okay, that's 6.5 centimeters. So let's make these in centimeters, and then I go for you make that in inches. And in inches, that is 2 9/16. Well, let's say 2/5/8. If you are going to cut your pieces at 2/5/8, I'm gonna write something down for you guys. You see, it's not easy to make tutorials. No, it is not. Whoever say that is easy, it is not. Okay, the pocket size with a Z is 258 inch, but in centimeters that's 6.5. Okay, and wideness you can make that. I'm gonna measure that for you so we know where the next fold line is going to be. So I'm gonna add this right here, and I like the next fold line to be, well, stay at least 2 millimeters away from this fold line. So let's make another fold line first and then cut these down in 3 equal sides. Okay, that's that. Now I can cut these, and but with this one, let me cut this with the good cutting machine. Okay, so I'm gonna cut this. What did I just say? At 6.5 and 6.5, and that leads me in this one that it's also 6.5, and it is. Okay, so if you are cutting your pieces at 6.5 centimeters or 2/5 inch, then you have exactly the same size as I have. Okay, now the bottom piece, well, I made that corner, so I need to make another corner. If you don't have that corner, then you are lucky. Okay, so I need to glue this down all the way at the bottom. So that's the first one we are going to do. So I'm gonna glue this down. On each hinge, even at the bottom. So that is my pocket. Now you can make your pocket nice and fancy with a nice incision, but it seems like this is a kit. I can't use everything I have because I know you aren't having everything I have. So if I would do that, I will use my envelope punch to make a nice, well, you can make this that I just made one. Where is it? Oh yeah, I can make this nice notch, or I can make something like this. That's also with the envelope punch, but you don't have that, and I can't make that for you. So okay, I'm so sorry. Anyway, you can make your, even you use a wound punch, a circle punch, you can make a nice cut out. Let me show you just real quick. You can use any piece you like this, or another size, small size, whatever. But since this is a kit, I'm not going to use that. I'll leave it just to it, just for you. Okay, now the next one. The next one is just going to be on top right here. And then the last one also. Yep, we are just going to apply some glue. And then I'm just going to apply my pocket the same height as that first one. And the last one we're going to do exactly the same thing. So actually it's a big pocket, but we cut it in 3. That is basically what it is. Nothing more, nothing less. So it's basically just a big pocket, which I cut in 3 pieces. Because these pockets I don't glue down. You can, but I don't do that. But I can. So what we have is, we have now, we can go all the way down, all the way down, all the way down. If I glue these ones short, then I only can go till here, of course, because I glue this down. So that's an option. If you don't want a big pocket all the way down, then you can decide which one you want to glue down. That's an option. I like giving you options. Okay, so basically that's it. And yeah, now I'm gonna make some design paper, and I see right away an opportunity, I think, if this will fit. Ooh, why not? Why not? Let's see if this is fitting. I do like this one better. So if I put this right here, then it will, well, it's a slight smaller, but I don't mind. I think it fits perfectly. Yeah, why not? Yep, let's use this. Use what you have. Use what you have right away. So I am gonna bottom, it does not necessary. Okay, let's glue it on. Let's put this on the top. And then we go see what kind of paper. Is there something coming out? Hello? Hello, hello, hello. Are we awake? Barely. Okay, that's enough. Took me a long time for a small piece of paper to glue on. But anyway, let's glue it on the right spot. Now I can move a little where I want it. Yep, it's just a background, so it's no need to be perfect, but perfect as it can get. Okay, now let's see, what do we want for the background? Now I make these pages so they fit, of course, on these ones. Ooh, I like this. I do like this, and then we can go make it up. Nope. No, I don't want to cut these images. Okay, let's see. Oh, I do like this one. So I can use one down, one up. I do like these ones. Oh yeah, this one is definitely one of my favorite ones. So let's start. Let's say I want something image on the bottom, so I think this will fit nicely right here. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna slide this a little lower. Yes, like this. So I'm gonna make this a 1/2 inch lower than this actually is. Oh, is that going to be seen? Oh, it's hard to see. Okay. On that blue house right there. Yep, there it is. So I'm gonna first add this one. Now be aware that I'm gonna put some glue on here. On that black. Okay. Leave a black edge. And then this is it. Okay. Because I don't want some glue on that piece that slides in here. So yeah, you should have used your, yes or no. Why you don't use your glue, so you can move a bit. Okay, now we have so. Am I just saying sorry to myself? Yes, I did. Am I the craziest person? Yeah, perhaps you are. I know. I know. Okay, doing it again. Doing it again. Now I can move it on its place. Clean the glue that's coming under. Here we go. So now this paper is in this pocket. So that is what I like. Okay, that's cool. Oh, now I still can use the background. Okay, I still can. It still goes in. Okay, let's use the background. Let's use it. And perhaps you also can only use the top. I don't think you need just a little on here. Okay, slide it in. And then move it up to the place you want it. See how easy that is? It's easy. Easy peasy. See? That is cool. And we still have that large pocket all the way down. Cool. Okay. Clean your glue as fast as possible. Okay, now I think I want a gray one for the bottom. Let's use this one. Yep, I do like this one. Okay, oh, perhaps we can use a nice, I do like using a little strip. Could have used that on any part actually. Totally forgot. Why I forgot, I don't know, but perhaps I still can add a nice strip. I was forgetting about that. I'm so sorry. You know I like to use strips. I know. I do like them. Okay. Let's cut this down. Go. One corner has that corner cut off. Now let's see if this fits. Fits perfectly. I need to fill this, refill this one. Go. Yep, that fits perfect. Okay, I liked it. Oh, it's definitely not special needed. No, I like how it is already. Just one. Okay, now I want to use a nice image. I don't know which one. I think one of these. These are amazing. I still like this one. Oh wait, that's... Oh, there's also a letter. Let's use this piece right here. Actually, I am a little crazy because on those big sheets there are so many nice images, but I just want to use this one. Okay. Okay. Well, this is not the right side. So I am gonna glue this down on some black. You know, I like that. Just a slightly small piece. Okay. Snowflakes are winters, and how funny this would be if we glue this some art direction. Well, I could make this straight, but I do like this. Yep, because this is also, oh yeah, I did not notice that. Okay, so I'm gonna add some glue on the bottom right here, and then yep. God, it's windy outside today. Really windy. Okay, I like it. We still can add something here on the bottom, something blue or something, but I don't know yet. But yeah, created a nice pocket where we can add lots and lots of nice things all the way down, or perhaps I could make this perhaps I could make this smaller so I can add loads of these tags and pockets that are in here, but we'll see about that. Well, this one is a large one, so perhaps we can add that on the back. I don't know. Ooh, perhaps that fits perfectly. Cool. Okay, so that's for that. That's for now. Nice pocket. Yep, easy going. And this is for the photos. Cool. I like it. That is just my opinion. Ooh, and I did cut this out, and this fits perfect. It fits perfect here on the back. Cool. I like this image. Yeah, so you can write something down on the back. How cool is that? Perfect fit, guys. Amazing. Cool. Can you imagine? I am brabbling like I am talking to you guys, and again I am not filming. Oh my goodness, I don't know what's happened to me lately, but I am not in my comfort zone. Now I have to check till how far I did film. Oh yeah. Yep. I did it again. What's wrong with me? I don't know. I absolutely don't know. Okay. Get up. What I did the inside completely without you. Okay. No worries. No worry at all. I'm gonna tell you what I did. And I definitely gonna tell you that I did not do this on purpose. I did not. I don't know what is wrong with me lately, but for some reason my button does not do it right. what I did. What my trick is to make these nicely is I grab a piece of paper. Let's say I used it, wait just a second. I used a white. Let me first remove this, otherwise I'm totally mess up everything today. That's what I cut out. Oh, and these are also in part of this one. Okay, what I do is I grab a piece of white. Any cardstock will do. That's a leftover, or you don't use it, use it. What I did was I cut out the same size as at one page. Am I filming? Yes, I'm filming. So I'm cutting, if I would glue this down, a full piece of paper. So I'm gonna measure, make a mark, and then go to the first fold line, make that measurement. So I'm gonna make it one page on one page with that black edge all the way around. Okay? And because I made that mistake, I'm just going to do that together with you. So I'm gonna make a page the same size as my inside page is. Okay? That is step one. Now I'm not going to measure this up, how large this is, because I am not going to use a full sheet. That's boring. Now, the first, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna fold this down in half. And I'm gonna cut this down at 1 millimeter. That means that we have a size in between So now we have two pieces, see, nicely with that edge, that black edge. Okay, now what I did is I'm going to measure this up so I know which size I want for my next solid cardstock. Okay, so I write that down. I already did that. Okay, so there you have one. Okay, now we have the second one. Fold it in half. Cut it at 1 millimeter. And then we have our next. Measure this down, write it down, same as I did. Then you have your next one. Next one, fold it in half. Nicely straight as possible. Cut it down. And then we have our next one. That's this one. See? And now I do have another one. And I'm going to do that again. Fold it in half. And well, let's do this with the scissor. Let's cut this. And then you have this piece. Okay? Now, measure that all up, write it down, so you have your templates for the next pages. Okay, now I do have these already, so I can use these. Okay. Put it in a clip so you can use these in your next layout. Even these ones you can use. You can glue it down, you can use it, but I'm not going to do that right now, but that is what I did. So I cut out a few solid cardstock. I use brown and dark green because that dark green comes back in nice in this papers too, that dark green. That's why I chose that. Otherwise it's going to be too blue. But that is just my opinion. If you like to use blue cardstock, then please do be my guest. But I used dark green. Okay. So that is how I did it, and some images are closely to the same size. So I used one image right here, and I cut out a 6x6 sheet where you have these little images, and I glue down here, and this piece I can cover up. It's not necessary, but I can cover that up, but I will do that on a later stage when I know I have much more. But also at the end, and I'm gonna do this at the end, you also can use these little things when it's snow, the world changes, like this. It's just an example, just real quick. It's just an example, but do you see how nice this looks? I love it. So it's just an example, but I'm going to do that on a later stage. I want to see what I have left and what I already used. So that is what I'm going to do on a later stage. At the end. At the end. Alright. So that is what I did off camera. Not notice that I'm not filming again. Okay, so yeah, that is how it is right now. Yeah, I do like it. Yep, I like it. And the next thing what you can do, because here is your elastic closure, not closure, your elastic binding, so you can add something underneath that elastic if you like. Now, for example, you can fold this in half and you can put this underneath. That is what you can do if you like. That's just fun. But what also you can do is make a journal out of it. So it's a nice, yeah, a mixed mini album. It's totally a mixed mini album. Huh? You have layout, you have activity as in a mini album, and I'm gonna add some pages in here. So I printed out these two. Let's see. Yeah. I printed out one with some images and with non-images, and I'm gonna fold these once against each other. So I'm gonna fold this in half, and then I'm gonna make this, and I can do this on a later stage if I like that, but I like that to do that right now. Just because it's possible. Okay, so now you have this, and then you have blank, where you still can add photos, and then you have another writable page, blank, and another writable page. And now we can cut this down in the size I like. Now this is too large. So what size do I like? I don't know. I think I like a 1/2 inch away from each line. So I'm gonna cut this down. I'm gonna stay away a 1/2 inch. 1/2 inch and a 1/2 inch from that line. Here we go, and then it will fit perfectly. Okay, you can round this up, these ones, if you do like that. You can smudge them, you can decorate, but yeah, this will add perfectly in here. And that is what I'm going to do on each on each one. Cool, I like that. Yeah. I think what I gonna like to do, you can sew these together if you like, but if you just add just a little dot, nothing more, and these will stay down also. I'm gonna let that glue, but you can sew these down too, of course, then it will stick down too, whatever you're going to like, but this works too. Yep. Yep, 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 yep. Okay, so that is what I do. And I think I'm gonna stop filming now. Okay. I think perhaps a needle and thread is perhaps better, but I just want to show you that it's better that you make sure that these 2 pages, and you can add more, of course you can add more pages if you like to add more pages, then you can, but I think 2 is quite enough for now. What do you think? I like that. I'm gonna smooch these papers too, but I'm gonna do that off camera. Okay, so that is what it's basically is going to do. So when this page is in here, you have this activity, you have a nice big pocket, and a nice layout for photos. Then you have this writable book insert, and then you have another nice layout for photos, and then you have this bag with pockets, photo mat. You can put loads of photos in here. Yeah, I'm going to keep brabbling and brabbling and brabbling. So yes, finally it's time to go to the next page. Yeah, okay. Let's go to the next page. Ah, cool. Okay, before I go to the next page, I was notifying that I did not glue yet a solid cardstock on the inside of the first page. So I choose for the green solid one, and I cut it down because this piece is a little shorter, and I used some leftover piece that I cut out, and then I still had something short, and I just got these yesterday. These are Tisa chalk markers, and yeah, I thought let's try it out to cover up this black spot, and I do like it. Oh yeah, so I'll let this dry. It's not dry yet. You have to make sure that it's dry before I'm closing this page down. So I'm moving away from this, but I do like it. I like it. I like dots. Ooh, oh yeah, perfect. Yeah, cool. So yeah, let's go make a nice next base page.